Improve your ankle mobility with this follow along ankle mobility routine. This video contains 3 essential exercises that will allow you to improve your ankle's range of motion for injury prevention and improved athletic performance. I'm Caroline Jordan, your certified health and fitness coach, and I've personally used these specific exercises to heal from a lower leg injury and see increased athletic abilities. I just cannot wait to share this video routine with you. I promise you that if you're consistent in using this video routine regularly, 2 to 3 times a week or more, you will see benefits. And when you do, I want to hear all about it. So I challenge you to use this video at least 3 times a week for a month, and then come back over to the channel and tell me all about your positive results below in the comments. And don't forget, if you like and benefit from the videos I'm sweating so hard to create, please consider becoming a channel Patreon member. Your support directly impacts the growth of this channel and my ability to share movement as medicine with you. So join us today at patreon.com/Caroline Jordan Fitness. With all that being said, meet me on your mat and grab your positive attitude, because it's time to improve your ankle mobility for a better quality of life. I'm so proud of you for being here and taking good care of your ankles so that you can feel better. Before we get started, I just want to encourage you to perform this routine without shoes. If you need to wear shoes for any reason, of course do so, but this routine is best done barefoot if possible, or in your cute little toe socks. Our first exercise addresses the tightness in your calves. So when you're ready, meet me in a downward facing dog. You'll bring your hands forward on the mat, tuck your toes, and lift your hips until your body moves into an inverted V position. I encourage you to look between your thighs, your upper quads, and find length in your shoulders and through the backs of your legs. Now, in this downward dog, just notice how close your heels are to the floor or how far away they are from the floor. Take note of that distance. Breathe in and breathe out. Then when you're ready, drop down to your elbows and bring your forearms on the mat. What you're going to do is shift your weight forward and take one of your knees onto the back of the other calf. Then when you're ready, sit your hips back until you feel the top knee apply pressure into the calf muscle. Already you should be experiencing all sorts of spicy feelings. That means you're doing it right. And you're just going to take the knee and you're going to move the shin up and down so that your top knee is massaging your bottom calf. Now, you can apply as much pressure as you feel comfortable with, but I just want you to move the knee around the calf tissue until you're feeling some massage in your lower leg muscles. Now, if you're crying inside, don't worry, I am too. But this pain comes with a purpose. So please trust me that giving your lower leg muscles a little bit of self-myofascial release or self-massage will do your body a big benefit. So move the knee up and down, and you can see I'm shifting my weight forward and back to apply more or less pressure. And if this is really intolerable for you, you can always use a foam roller or a stick on the area as opposed to doing your own body as your tool. But I like this technique because you don't need any equipment. You can perform it anywhere, and it will amaze you how much of a difference it makes in your mobility. So maybe make one more pass up and down on the calf area, figuring out where you hold the most tension. And if you find a tight spot, you can stay there for a little bit, linger and breathe. And then after your last pass through, come back onto all fours and then tuck your toes and lift into an in-between downward facing dog. Now, you should notice that the side that you massaged, the heel is closer to the floor. Oh yes, that's not magic, my friends. That's just science and your body being incredible when you give it a little massage. Look at that. So now we'll make it even. We'll do the other side. But now you know the impact of just a little bit of self-myofascial release. So now when you move to the second side, you take your opposite knee into the back calf, you sit your hips back, and you move the leg up and down, massaging the calves. Now you know, all right, it's worth it to be a little bit uncomfortable right now for a big benefit later. So just move and breathe. I've also seen this technique done where instead of using the knee, you put the shin on top and you just sit back. So this is an option also. I've seen this done several different ways. So make it work for you. Use that top knee, breathe, and allow whatever spicy spots to become a little more mild. A little more mild. Those lower leg muscles work so hard for you. And you know, it really only takes about 2 minutes to see change in the tissues. So if you're short on time, you can always just do a quick pass, and this will help you a lot. So maybe make 1 or 2 more goes up and down, making sure to breathe. Don't make me come over there and do CPR on you. I passed out doing some massage. It was so intense. It can be sometimes. All right, and when you're ready, we'll finish in our downward dog and see the changes we've made. So we'll tuck our toes, lift our hips, push back into a downward facing dog, and voila, your heels are closer to the floor. So take note of that, and next time it gets really painful doing that exercise, remember the end result. All right, and when you're ready, meet me in a seated position. The second exercise we're moving into is ankle clocks, and the best way to do this is extend one leg straight and take the bent leg, and you're going to hook your arm underneath the knee. The opposite hand goes on top of the shin to prevent us from moving anywhere other than the ankle. And our goal is to make the biggest circle possible controlled. So you don't just want to, you don't want to get sloppy. You want to really be intentional with this exercise. So hand on top of the shin, you're going to flex your foot, and I want you to draw the biggest circle you can from the ankle. So they're called ankle clocks because if your foot was moving around the hours of the clock, you would go 3 o'clock, down to 6 o'clock, over to 9 o'clock, and up to 12. Good, reverse. So you've got 12, 9, 6, 3, and 12. I want you to take a few passes on your own. It's very meditative, this exercise. Go as slow and controlled as you can. And remember, you're holding your shin so that you're not cheating and moving other areas of your leg to accomplish the range of motion. This is an ankle mobility routine. So we want to improve your ankle mobility, not your anything else mobility. Well, we do want to work on that too, but that's in a different video. So nice and easy, go around. Your toes might cramp. Your brain might cramp, really weird feeling. Make 1 more. Good job. And then shake it off. Nice, we'll try the other side. So again, you're going to take your arm, hook it underneath your knee. Your other hand goes on top of your shin. Sit up as tall as you can. Push your chest into your thigh. Flex your foot. And slow and controlled, you're going around the hours of the clock. And both directions. So this drill is actually great if you've struggled with any sort of plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendonitis, itis, any sort of thing that can deal with your foot or lower leg. Remember, your ankles directly impact everything higher up the kinetic chain. So if your ankles aren't mobile or strong, then it can impact your knees and your hips and cause all sorts of problems. So let's do these ankle clocks together. And even if it gets frustrating, don't give up. Keep practicing. You will get better with practice. This is my tighter side. You can see it doesn't circle as much. Even I want it to. Do one more circle. And relax, shake it off. Okay, our last exercise is a simple stretch. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your foot flat on the floor and your other knee goes on the floor. You're going to try and keep your heel on the ground as you drive your knee past your toes. So you drive your knee past your toe and then you come back. I'm trying to lift up so you can see a little bit better, but I'm going to drive forward and back. Forward and back. Now I've seen some people use a long resistance band around a doorway against the ankle when they do this, but if you're trying to do this equipment free, this is a great option. So forward and back. And if this is too uncomfortable on your knee, you can do this standing and just forward and back, or you can do it against a wall. So your toes would go against a wall here and you're bringing the knee to the wall and up. Very common physical therapy drill here. Good. And let's switch sides. You can always linger there if you need to. Again, this is my tighter side, so let's see how it fares. You can always put a little cushion under the back knee if needed. Doesn't this feel good? I love mobility work. It's so nice. Yeah, beautiful job. Breathing, being so grateful that your body is here and moving. We forget what a gift it is to have a body to hang out with. Let me remind you to say thank you, body. All right, last one. And if you really want to test the waters, see how your ankle mobility is, you can always take a wide stance squat, and this will help right here. See if your ankle mobility did you any justice. You're lifting your chest up, pushing your knees out, and saying, all right, my ankles are doing pretty good today. And whenever you're ready, you can stand or sit and relax. So that, my friend, is my essential ankle mobility routine. I really hope you enjoyed and benefited from doing these exercises with me today. I'm so proud of you for taking time for a little lower leg TLC. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit like on the videos, and share the videos that you love the most with friends and family members. And don't forget to support the channel on Patreon at CarolineJordanFitness.com. And I can't wait to see you again soon. Great job, my friend.